think it's better there. Yeah. Yeah, it's better here. It truly is better here. Hello, what's up? How y'all doing? Good evening. Welcome. Tap up the screen. Hi, Johnny Country. Yeah, like that. So I could come here. All right. YouTube, Twitch, welcome. Welcome to another Let's Chat. I'm your host, Nikki, poetic, Watagwan. Hey, God, how old you really want? Me or the man? What? That's why I couldn't be a DJ. I don't remember the whole line. Hey, God, how old you really want? Me or the man? Me left and you still a follow me gram. I just me can't understand. What? Go on, Kyonde, Sangbada. Hey, it is so fitting because I tell you, these concubines turned number ones. Main. These concubines turned mains. Boy, they are tormenting. They torment the heck out of you out of that relationship. If me have to do that, forget a man. If that's what I have to do so that a man could think about being loyal to me, no, sir, keep him. What? Make we start. Read it. I am Kenneth. You are enough, girl. Queen, you are enough. Queen, you are enough. You get a pride. You get a moral. You get a pride. Everybody's getting prides. I'm throwing out prides and morals to everybody. Here is your pride and your moral. I'm throwing it out. It's free today. You don't have to sell your soul for it. For the low price of dignity. Mighty God. I wonder if I'm loud enough on YouTube and bless up yourself, girl. I wonder if I'm loud enough on YouTube and Twitch. Welcome to the live, guys. Leave your comments. Let me see my volume so I don't yell. My God, hot topic. Share out the live. Let's start by that. Let's start from there. Let's share the live. A hot topic today. Today's hot topic is, let me tell you what today's hot topic is. Hot topic. I have to share out the live first before I tell you what the hot topic is today. Share out the lives. Hot topic. Okay, now. Hot topic. Mighty God. It's good to love yourself, ain't it? Ain't girls, ladies? Isn't it beautiful to love yourself today? And every day and always? You better. Because if you don't, and if you don't show these individuals out there how to treat you, let me tell you, that's it. Sorry, Fiona. If you are okay with the person that you're with disrespecting who they claimed to have loved before coming across you, and you feel flattery for that, you're sad. You're way more sad than the individual that you think is losing. Way more sad. I'm sorry to say that. Way more sad. You have an identity problem. You have a morals problem. You have a self-esteem problem. And that's something more serious than the person who's being delivered from abuse and disrespect and disloyalty. Okay, now let's begin. Hot topic. The hot topic is the weather. Jesus, it's hot like Satan. Bombsy. As I said yesterday. Outside is scorching. It says hot. Why is this thing? I'm going to take it off. Let me take it off. The follow, every move I move my head, yeah, it's turning and twisting. So let me take that off. I thought it was a good thing, but it's annoying. As every move I move to the sitting here. Stay still, man. Every move, every little move I move, it's moving. Jesus, annoying. So how you guys doing? We made it to another Friday. Welcome to ShortnSpicy Nikks. Let's chat. I do this on Fridays, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. In Jamaica, it's 5 p.m. But welcome, Poetic Justice. Welcome, Sissy Pooh. And you see the little icon there on TikTok with the two-headed icon. If you want to come up in the box and let's discuss the hot topic, you could do so. You're welcome to join. YouTube, I'll drop the StreamYard link for you if you want to join the box here. And Twitch. I don't know about Twitch. I've never invited anyone from Twitch. Mackie, welcome, Queen. But guys, let's get right into it. Hot topic. The hot topic, and it's nothing that we were celebrating. It's nothing that I personally am not celebrating. It's at the cost of someone's pain. Okay? I'm going to talk about, or I want to talk about, I should say discuss, whichever way you want to put it, Yannick and World Dog and Yannick, whichever, and his concubine. I'm not going to call the name. We're not giving them no highlight over here, so we're not giving them no airtime because we don't support slackness. So we're not giving nobody else no airtime over here. I could care less. We don't support concubinism and what the other word you don't call it. So that's one word me just make. Concubinism. Anybody who's proud to be a concubine, good for you. That's between you and the Lord. I'm a very righteous person and I judge righteously. So I'm really going to follow the Bible. What I don't do, I don't promote. The side chick, the side hen. Some of them look older than them young. I love judge people, how people look. One thing I noticed, these people love to talk about your looks, eh? You look like this. You look like, when they have nothing else to say about you because they cannot stand beside you with your morals, your dignity, how much of a boss I ain't gonna spell it, you are, they insecure, they envious, of the standard, the level of standard that you uphold. They try to attack you with looks. Please, nigga, please, go somewhere with that. Your man loved it, and he still does. I think I should invite that nigga over. See if he still wants a piece of this bald-headed man. What? Because, yeah, it's only the time and place. Time and opportunity. if I'm giving it out. If we giving it out, right? Time and opportunity. If we were giving it out like that. But some of us have morals. Some of us, not any and anyone, can open our 2 legs. And they cannot enter. So don't feel too, oh, he wants me, he doesn't want you. Yeah, we told him, go find some stupid idiot to play with, and he chose you. Because a lot of them know they can't play around this. A lot of them know they can't play around a strong woman. Some of them are too weak. Okay? So they say we're argumentative. We don't have love. Listen, go find somebody stupid to play with. And they chose y'all. Now let's really talk about it. Huh? How far you think your looks is going to bring you? Huh? How far do some of y'all think your looks is going to bring you? And you pay so much attention to your looks that everything else is going on around you and you're butt blind to it. You know, stop, give trouble. That's why they don't like me. That's why they don't like me. Progress. They don't like me. Because when I spit the truth, when I spit the bars, when I spit the facts, it hurts them. It hurts their intelligence because they ain't got none. So them say me I cause trouble. Trouble where? Truth is truth. How far is your looks and your so-called good is going to take you? You think you one alone have good looks and good down there? Did you think you're the only one in the world that looks good? Just there are a dime a dozen. My God. Have you ever been around the world? There is beauty everywhere. Every which way you look, there is beauty. So you want me to be in competition with you and your looks? Come on. Get some smarts. A lot of y'all need some smarts. A lot of y'all are very ignorant. I'm a bit hot. The AC is on, but I'm still hot because I'm spitting some lava right now. Do you really think, why you calling my son? Go to hell. Don't call my son's number. Get out of here. You ain't going to stop this. You ain't going to interrupt this. Get out of here. Stop trying to stop this. Get out of here. Hi. Let me tell you, the monitoring spirits do not like when you split justice, when you speak facts, when you spit in that lava. The monitoring spirits, them not like it, you know. Them try to interrupt everything. They monitor you everywhere you go. Every platform you're there on them, they're click. Yo, guys, it's a bad, obsessive behavior. They stalk you, bro. They have so much things to say about you. The man don't want you. Who don't want you? You ugly. You this. You can't do this. No man no want you. This no want you. No man no but they can't get enough of you. God damn. All of that, and you still can't get enough of this? Every turn I turn, every little we go, every other we go. No matter where I go, I see the same. 90s babies, finish it for me. Every other city we go, every other city we go. No matter where I go, I see the same. Come on now. Let's speak. Big up yourself, Yannick. And I'm sweating. I'm in church. Let's spit the gospel to them. We in church. Let's start. Before I let y'all up in the boxes, send your requests. Let me start a little. Yannick, anyway, there, bless up yourself, queen. You a queen. Don't let them tell you anything about what they compare you to, who they think you. That nigga was laying down with you. Whoever they call you, whatever their dislike is about you, that idiot was laying down with you religiously, draining and trying to get every and anything until you stopped supplying it. Until you said enough is enough and you found out that you were dealing with a narcissist. That's a problem. Once you find out the narcissist you're dealing with, they try to make your life a living hell when it's time for them to go. When it's time for them to move on, not to brighter pastures, when it's time for them to move on to the concubine, the harlot, the next source, they try to tear you down. Because whatever they were pulling at, which is your energy, your aura, your love, the goodness that they were attracted to, when you stop supplying it, all of a sudden you were the enemy. Come on up, girl. Come on up, poetic. Let's go. Let's go. Love me or hate me, one thing you can't say about me, I don't come here to lie. I don't come here to play and sugarcoat nothing. Wagwan. Oh, me I go. Lava. Lava.
No man, yeah, you said the right thing. You said the right thing. The one thing I want to put in is that I'm a woman. I'm a woman's woman. I'm always gonna pick up for the woman. But the one thing I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna pick up for a woman just because she's a woman when she's wrong.
No.
That's the thing that we as women need to, you know, we always like to pick up for women when they're wrong. I mean, I said, Yannick wrong in that situation. I think for people like myself, I'm speaking for myself and possibly even you, when we go through certain things, I think it's our duty to try to teach people certain things. Like for instance, red flags in situations. You know, tell me, sir, you see world dog before you're there with him and decides you really want to be there with your world dog. Nobody with sense cannot tell me that. Me see World Dog in a real life, and me see World Dog on TV, and me see World Dog on show, and me in my life could never look at World Dog and say I'm there with him. Not because he's short, not because he's ugly or cute, just his attitude in general. And I think a lot of the times we as women, we feel like we can go into a relationship with a man and we can change them. It's like we take on this unforeseen duty, where it's like, you know what, I like him vibe, you know, and you know, maybe I can change him. I don't really like how he is, but maybe I could go and change him. And you cannot change people, right? So sometimes we as women, we go into situations that we know are not right, but we feel like we can change the situation, and then we end up in the chaos that we end up in, and then we want a customer. But you didn't know so the man was a dirty man before you did everything.
Could I cut you right there for a little bit?
Yeah.
I agree with you with that. But I'm going to look at it on a different angle as well. Do you know that sometimes a person acts different in the public than when they at least they have this facade, especially if they're narcissists. They portray a certain image one way for one audience, but it's like they could camouflage.
Absolutely, yeah.
So
the art of
deception. Camouflage. Yeah, and deception.
That's the narcissist, yeah.
Yes, exactly. And that's why I try my best not to judge people too much on who they choose, even though we're supposed to one sec, even though we're supposed to judge, we are supposed to judge, but sometimes we do get blindsided because sometimes what a person shows is an act. You get me?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And as you say that, that's one of the reasons why. And I'm saying like, the reason why I'm saying that, because I'm seeing it from two different angles too as well, right? What you're saying is absolutely right, because you know many of us women, we make these type of decisions. Sometimes, like you said, we don't even see it, and then you know we have people that will end up tell us, oh, but no you choose the man. Why you always choose these type of men? And the thing is that you're very right. Men are very good at hiding who they are, especially when they want, you know. It's like them know deep down them are dirty dog. But because they want you, they will put on this act. And then when you get trapped in a situation and it's too late for you to leave, either by you having a kid for him or you're in love with him, at that time show up him skin.
Exactly.
Right?
Or
A
when,
lot of us have been through
yes,
that,
like you
yeah.
just said, when it sometimes, because really, look at it. Right after she had the baby,
He started to act up.
right after you think you trapped her. So now that is so narcissistic.
And that's what a lot of them do. They wait until them trap you with pitney, especially if they meet you with one pitney already, you know. Sometimes they will meet you with one pitney, they already know the situation with you and the previous baby father. They come in and try to play Prince Charming right now and act like, oh yeah, you know, them I go, you know, father, you're
I
changed.
won't leave you. I'm gonna stay with you.
I'm gonna be different than the previous one, and then you look at him and say, yes, that's what I want to hear. That's what I want to, and that's the reason why sometimes we need to some woman
Are single?
no more. And then exactly, they want them no one no man no more, them single. Or even sometimes, you know, they might end up going the next way. And then people that look at them say, oh, are you a fault because you choose the wrong man and you keep on choosing the wrong man? Why? Take responsibility for the facts. Uno as man, uno study woman, you know. Uno study woman like psychology, you know.
Girl, you know what? I know it's your opinion and what you feel, but listen to where I am coming from. I don't want to say it's a man thing or a woman thing because I don't like that. Me personally, because I don't want it to seem as if I'm saying, oh, men are like that. I want to point it out. It's the personality of an individual because that's what I speak about this topic so often. The narcissistic personality disorder. It comes in male and it comes in female. It's not one specific gender. Okay? A woman could be narcissistic and a man could be narcissistic. And it's the personality that trait that this person have. It's a disorder. You see the one that World Dog is with? She has a narcissistic personality as well. And that's why she came into the relationship with this tormenting behavior, trying to belittle the one before, Yannick, before knowing that she came in with deception, cheating with him. She knows about Yannick. She knows World Dog is cheating on his woman that he has at home. Huh?
Those type of women are the worst. Those type of women are the worst type of women. And yes, I'm going to say those type of women.
But that's what I'm trying to show you.
What you don't want for yourself, why would you want it for somebody else? Why would you want to come into a relationship with a man? But you know what? Again, is sometimes the man then will be there and belittling the baby mother at home. You understand? But even then, if the man is belittling the baby mother at home, you should say, you know what? Me like you, and if you like me, it's either you left the woman or me and you can't.
Her personality will not allow that because she gets a boost and she gets a boost and what would you say? It encourages her. It makes her feel better about herself. She gets off of it. She gets off on it, knowing that he's disrespecting his woman at home that he says he loves and he doesn't want her. It's me. Our head high, a peer gas in a fear, and our head big so. Because she's actually flattered by that. She don't look at it as something wrong that he's doing. That's why she's able to jump out on social media, belittling, tormenting someone that she was not in a relationship with, and speaking as if she knew this woman for years. Because she's a Jezebel. She carries that Jezebel spirit. And that's what I talk about because guess what? This World Dog and Yannick thing, it's very triggering because a lot of us who have had relationships, long-term relationships, we experience this because we have narcissistic men or women with, and the other party comes in because the one you're with shows them already they have no respect, they have no loyalty, nothing, and gives them the go ahead to treat you just as bad as they treat you. So that's why this is so triggering for a lot of us on the outside looking in. And that's why I empathize with Yannick so much, because it's not a good feeling being on the receiving end. It's very deplorable. And that girl shouldn't feel any good about what she's doing, because guess what? It's a pattern. She's just coming in. She probably don't even know of World Dog, or even if she does, she doesn't care because of her. She's a narcissist herself. World Dog did this to the girl before Tina, the dark-skinned girl that he had a child with. No, that had a child that wasn't his. He disrespected her and was cheating on her with Tina. And then Tina was also even up at the girl's house, insulting and disrespecting the girl. He allowed the outside person to know where the person that he's living with lives. But listen to hear me out. Look at the pattern. Isn't he doing the same thing now with Yannick? Having his outside girl dropping and picking him up at his house?
Why you want to go into a relationship with no some other partner? Not once, not twice, but 3 times. I know you're the 4th. Why would you see him and feel like saying, oh, he's going to change being with you? That's why I said sometimes prevent is better than cure.
Poetic. She doesn't realize, because she has a disability. She has the disorder. You know what having a disorder means?
I'm talking about Yannick herself.
I don't know much about Yannick, because I didn't follow up so much. But now that I'm here seeing this person,
exactly, who that?
This
they all see how he is.
This person who is now coming to replace Yannick is the exact same situation as when Tina was replacing the girl before Yannick. You get what I'm saying? Those two, and that's where I see that pattern. I don't know what happened with when Yannick came in, but I heard that he also came out saying that Tina was cheating or whatever. But guess what? It's him. He discards. Once you don't have any use for it, it's narcissistic. It's a narcissistic personality disorder. Once the person that you've drained all their source and energy from cannot supply all of that to you anymore, you go on to find a new source. Look at how he's draining Yannick before leaving her, even putting her in debt and all of that, stripping her before leaving her. Huh?
Well, I hope the next woman look for him another. Any woman with them with World Dog after this, anything happened to her, you can't feel sorry for her.
But do you why would you feel sorry for her when you see another woman in pain, especially this girl that he's with now? If she ever knows how ill she is, and her behavior, what's that showing in the media for thousands of people to see? She is a sick child. She's a sick little girl. She's a sick and sad little girl. As much as how you see her taking pictures and doing and going all of this thing, that's just a show. She's very insecure. Because if
but a lot of them are, that's the reason why you see them have to dress up, and that's the reason why, if you notice that with any of them, because I come to find that some women, they have this competing spirit. It's kind of like comparing, either my hair longer or my nails better, but when you ever notice when they are cuss, you ever listen to them when they are cuss? I say, hey, well, yo, may I drive this, or my house this, I have queen size bed, and it's like, it's all materialistic, and I find that people who have to talk about the material things that they have in their life are insecure people. What about integrity? What about pride? What about shame? What about intellect? What about intelligence?
None.
What about education? You notice that none of them are talking about.
They could care less.
None of them probably don't even pass the level of a grade 7.
They could care less. Females are females' worst enemy. You're right, Whistle. Some. But you see, Whistle, he loves to come with this woman and man thing or whatever. No, I know. That's why I try to say to you that I I don't do that because you that's ignorant to say these type of things that men are this way or women are. It's not the person, the gender itself. It's the issues that they have, and not everyone has the same issues. Why do you find good men and good women then? What do you say about all the other good men and the good women out there that are living healthy lives? And they're with good partners and living healthy and happy lives. You can't just come and generalize and say I saw man steer or I saw woman steer. No, you look at the person and you talk about the person on an individual basis. I mean, I'm gonna argue with Wizzle today because him not gonna get it. Him gonna still, and guess what? Sometimes that comes off of hurt that you've received from that same sex that you're speaking about. Whatever your relationship was with that person and what was done to you, that's how, or by one or two or whatever. I would never try to say, oh, man is like this because my children's father did this to me. No, me I go look at his pattern and his behaviors, and if I see it in a next man that I'm interested in, then it's a lesson. But I'm not gonna say all men are like that. It's not the truth, Wizzle. Me not argue with you with that. It's not the truth. That is an ignorant statement. Me I tell you, it's an ignorant statement. Me I go add you though, but that's an ignorant statement. You can't say it's true. Send the request again. It's a very ignorant statement. You cannot label women as a female steer. Or me if you say, oh, I saw man a wicked, man dirty, man hate way. Me not go around and talk them kind of ignorant statement. Because me no ignorant, no time, no day. Come on up, sir. Up to the plate. It's not about what like or nothing. It's facts. And you know you're stubborn too. You're stubborn and it's from a place of ignorance. Me, I tell you that. I'm not afraid to tell you. So make me done when me I said then you talk. Mm-hmm. All right, come learn. Mute there a little bit poetic. I'm hearing a little background. One second. Give me a second, Wizzle. Poetic, could you mute your mic for a little bit? I'm hearing a little background, so we could hear him. We could hear him clearly. Okay, go ahead.
We don't know, so all I know, we have around 5 or 6 people platform open regularly. That's first thing. One of my number one reasons why I put on this platform is the number one reason is to support. That's the number one.
I appreciate it.
We don't go to argue with people because everybody have their mindset. You know, everybody have their mindset and their belief system, which is fine.
Yes.
Right? But truth and facts doesn't care who like what.
Exactly.
Always balance.
Exactly.
Man side and woman side. Right? I always do that. So when I listen to me talk, not because this is something we don't like.
Okay.
Unfortunately, respectfully, that's a you problem. That's
okay.
A you problem.
But that's what you're not getting. It's not about liking it or not. It's about generalizing.
Right?
Okay, go ahead.
No, hold on. You hear me out? No.
All right.
Again, if you don't like it, remember, you say something, even if, again, it's the facts. It's the key fact that me balance in the sense of, members when me a cuss, don't go and me cuss them, I'm your man.
Okay.
Okay. And at that point, you know what me say, they are generalize it funny how that work when me a cuss the man. It's funny how that work. But as soon as I touch a female, then it's a problem. So my point is, females just don't like the hear how them stay afraid. Okay. But I'll tell you something, friend. I'll tell you something. I said I want to specifically for you, Sean Bass. Yeah, I was saying, say, if the cap don't fit you, no worry, just listen. Okay. I said this already, I'm going to say it again. I said, me hear woman a blash man, I would never say no. You know why? Because me not date man, so me don't know that.
Could I cut you right there? Could I cut you and say something with regards to that?
Yes,
and my statement goes for that as well. When woman, and I hear me personally hear woman bashing men and say, "I saw man," I said that just now. I just said that. Even saying the statement, "Man ate we." I'm not gonna sit down and agree with that because I have not been with every single man in the world. Not because I experienced something with a particular person and it wasn't a good experience, I'm not going to label the overall gender of men as being that way. I just said that before you came on.
And that's fair because if you ask me, that's fair. But you have to remember, as much as that's fair, I can actually agree with you. Bear in mind, not everybody share the same viewpoint.
True.
This is what always balance. So this
Okay.
is the reason why when I hear me and talk now, if I read report where you don't like, not specifically you, generally speaking.
Okay.
Even if someone read you don't like, you just jump on you and be like, what you want me to? No, you listen. And then again, if you can't nothing you, no hear it.
All right.
And you'll say it again. I love junker man out there. Me's not a junker man. But when me hear woman a pussy junker man, them, if me a smart in me is to listen, not come talk about who. No. The smart in me knows that time to listen. And you'll say it again. Me not date man, so me know how man be closer with woman. When man and man die road, I'm not sure you think short boss. Me have friends right now. I don't really have much friends. So I have few you to call friends. And when me hear or see them woman say, oh, them time me I say, then I feel my friend she attack. I don't feel my friend that. Because when man and man link up, a total different thing from when woman and man link up. These are some deep things these are some deep behind the scene things that most of us not aware of. That's why when we talk, people because they don't know these things. Right? So I want to show you something now, short boss. Same thing I say to you. You see the era man a cuss a girl say, a girl they a dirty girl, even though it's so wrong with you, don't quick this up in the mouth and say nothing. Because you don't date woman. Woman cheat, woman different from how woman cheat man. You will never know how a woman cheat a man because you're not a man. The most might happen, you might buck up for one situation. And that's the moment you say, right, didn't I see my friend did that? That's it. Remember, the whole of we lie. When you see camera the power with, oh, I never mean. But that's why you see camera phone and catching off how we know and expose we.
True.
Keyword. We.
Yes.
We. That's why we say, don't say it to your short boss. As a host. Take my silly advice as a host.
Yeah.
You have to be very wide open mentally. Because you tell us something, you don't know what's going on out there.
But that's exactly how I feel.
We see on social media where them feel like put out there. The real reality, they not put it out there.
True.
So you see when me talk the balance because I know these things. You have some little dirty nasty boy, I always say it for every life. Get the people in good girl and destroy them. Always say it. And then you have some junker girl, get the people in good boy picnic and destroy them too. True. That's why them can't like when me talk straight, I'm in a world back, not my friend.
Yeah.
Right? That's why I tell you say, as a old short boss, take my again, don't repeat it one more time. Take my silly advice. Always open. And when you hear something what you don't like, don't quick to jump on it.
No, but you're getting it wrong though. I am like that. That's exactly how I am.
I'm just saying.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
I'm just saying. As a host, you should be learning. You have to learn to be white.
Of course, you have to be able to be neutral. Yeah.
Right. They have a platform right now where can go places. But about that now is depending on how you operate and people are watching that. So you see when it's not flexible in a balance, we more gravitate to your platform. But it's one-sided, you're not gonna work out. I've seen that.
That's true.
Talk to people. So you see, that's why you see man like me now. This is the reason why when we used to have my first page, because I'm a new page now, because first page them package. I used to go live, but from me get my new page, I learn something. Never live no more. Because one, if me go live, I can't talk to the people at the back of the class. Them slow, they make life hard. And the people in the middle and the front of the class, we have critical thinking and have understanding and listen. Then the people let me deal with. Because as you open up your mouth and say 10 things, they pick up the one where they like and left 9. And that don't make no sense. You can't put minority over majority. I want to place minority with a majority in a government. Not nowhere else. And sometimes they're so ignorant they make it personal and start attacking you. So, thank you very much. That's what you see, that's what you see again. So platform, go back because I listen all the hosts here. Kind of crowd when carry. So we stay away from it because I don't want to put up this. People are willing to learn and understand the rock with because life is a learning thing. What we are learning. Of course. Every day we are learning. Right? True. That's why I always balance. Because we don't know much about the world situation. But the little we know, and the woman them me blame. The one I'm saying the world boss a junker. You know what I'm saying world dog a junker. And the woman them me a blame. True. Because they have a part to take in it too. Yeah. They say all the time. Why the drunker man them ever have this girl them and make them nice? Make it make sense. Make it make. What that would say world dog a junker because he no ID. But yet still no gonna lie down with him and then come bad by social media. Me no sorry for you. Jesus. Uno no like uno self, so me can't like uno. Uno have to like uno self first before me can't like uno. Jeez. As simple like it's different. We see happen all the time and then one bag of people that come, yo, and world boss this. The reality is we have to talk about world dog car and get him already show it. So if you don't talk about it, we are waste time because it show it. He's not giving no chance to speculate on it and show it, right? Yeah. To a certain degree is what I'm saying. That's what I was saying with but listen to me. That's what I was saying to Poetic as well. I do understand where you're coming from. I understand. But sometimes the ones that you know are attracted to these individuals, themselves are blinded. You get what I'm saying? They are blinded or them have a disorder themselves. So they're not seeing it and thinking that it could affect them too. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I'm not try so much for blame the people unless you're attacking someone, you know, unless you're attacking the person that was there. The only reason why I'm here saying I have empathy for Yannick, you know, is the fact that the person that's coming in already sees the behavior and how World Dog is treating her. And she's using it as something to inspire her to attack the girl as well. You know what I mean? Trying to add salt to someone's wound. She's ill as well. You get what I say? But I'm not saying that the choice that Yannick made in choosing World Dog, she made her deserving of his behavior and the treatment. I wouldn't say that. You know what I mean? Yes, we all sit here and watch him on social media and see him behave. But like I was saying to Poetic, people can camouflage and show one side here, and when they're with you, it's a totally different behavior and person you're seeing. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna victim blame at all. This is a good woman, and from what I see, she was taken advantage of. Her heart was used and abused, and the good person that she was, you know, and she put out there, it was taken advantage of. I mean, know a lot of our women, you know what a lot of our women are do right now? Like you said, females are females' enemy, worst enemy. I heard that she made a statement that World Dog don't like dark-skinned woman. And they're using that to say she's deserving of what's going on because the girl that he's with now is dark-skinned. That man could have told her and been saying that to her
because the woman that he was with before her was also light skinned. The only another dark skin that he was with was the girl before Tina. And we all saw here on the internet how he disrespected her. So who knows? They're acting as if she just came out and said that because she is light and it's something to do with prejudice. Oh, she's thinking that she's better than dark skinned woman because she's lighter skin. A lot of our people are still suffering from slavery. They weren't alive during the time of slavery, but it's the second hand ignorance still passed down from generation to generation. And they use that to be targeting the girl now and saying, oh, because she said world dog no like dark skin, she deserve what she get a good, seem go find one dark skin, then know what you have to say. Totally disregarding the disrespect, the insult, the public shame, and oh my goodness, that she's undergoing, that most of them have experienced themselves. But because it's her, they're not going to support her because she deserves it for what she said. Our culture is so messed up. You hear me, Wiz? And that's why the side where me dep on is the righteous side. Me cannot dep on wickedness and see wickedness and side with wickedness and say a person deserve what a person don't deserve.
No, go on the sharp parts. The same part now when we want you to understand. Even though I understand what you're asking. Because I'm the same type of person. I'm passionate about good people. And I mean, put aside dirty evil people. But the difference with me and you now, which is everybody blame things different. Right? We accept the harsh reality of life. It is very painful, but nevertheless, it does not negate the fact that is the harsh reality of life. And this is where a lot of people are getting messed up, because I'm just saying, a lot of people either one refrain from accepting the harsh reality of life, or either don't know the harsh reality of life. The harsh reality of life does not care about me and you feelings. It just works how it works. So with that being said, I spend a lot of time. I have done my due diligence to learn the harsh reality of life, which is the harsh reality of life is you have the good girl on this. That boy, they see the good girl every day. I see a good girl. You know, have no bag of fangles and dangles like we see everybody have on. And she got a little work and come home. And because the girl have the fangles and dangles where the notion that was painted for us to love our life. You shun that good girl. You disrespect that good girl. See a girl full of this and full of that. Then now, when that girl is full of this and that, will come with bag of problem and crosses. This try you now. You open up your dark mouth and be like a dirty girl. Stop all the people them girl think the dirty girl. Because you disregard the good girl over this one. See the one over this where paint one picture where all of you like. See, that's the reality where me accept even though I don't like it.
True.
So now, the good girl now, you start to come back to the good girl now. The good girl have sense. The good girl said, no. Remember, I said, we didn't like you, you know. You go around and think, hey, girl, this man, go smoke your mother, body language, you want it for disrespect, verbally. Right? And, you know, member say, you didn't have the chance the first time. Talk to the good girl and go build a life with the good girl. But no, at the facade, you like. So with that being said, me can't sorry for him. I mean, for example, based on how you say things, not judging and now what you give before you say, based on how you say things, the reason I'm trying to see me already. It's like we all say, regardless of what one can have sympathy. Me not have no sympathy for that mindset.
Okay.
Me not have no sympathy. Because I don't say it again. You ask, sometimes I say to myself, so what they can look power sometime and laugh and say, what you idiot? You ask for a good girl. When you want to pray, I just say it in your head and God give you that wish. But the problem with that now, in your head, the good girl you have in your head, that's not what a good girl is like. That's the problem too. Everybody wants something good, but the problem with that now, them not realize that good no work like we have now with head. Cause in a feed head, in a feed eyes, good girl and the sexy girl, you know. And the girl that have on the long nails and the ray cause that him see every day. So in a feed eyes, that's a good girl. But in reality, that's not a good girl. You see point I'm trying to make? Because good girl does determine where you have on and where you're wearing. Good girl simply pin by your mindset. Mindset. That's our next problem we all have, you know. We don't know where I'm from right and good from bad, and when time we catch we are bad victim. Right? And I see it go vice versa. As the man is a good man will last. The good you to guy work every day and look you. You're not paying no mind. Because him not jive beds. Him not have couple tattoo on him shoulder. Him not sap the pants. And him not do the most.
But not everyone thinks like that. But yeah, I said.
They know when you run up in a world dog, them know where you have in your head as whatever madness that is. And him come disrespect you. Because world dog, them very disrespectful and not hide it. Them very embarrassing. And him not hide. So my time I said to myself, say, I wonder what you females mind when they talk to some man. Me a man and me I tell that. World boss up on the internet every day I show you words that it might be my junk club. But yet still a woman. Make sense.
True. True.
Tell me no short boss. If you have sympathy, I cannot have sympathy with people who doesn't have for themselves. I cannot.
True.
Father God, forgive me. You don't love yourself, my friend.
True. I understand that right there. I understand that. True.
Be realistic. That's the problem. We're not being realistic. Stop wasting your sympathy on the wrong people.
That still no means I'm not gonna have sympathy though. I agree with what you say still, you know. I do agree. Oh, yeah, me know, but me I speak from me though, and guess what? There's a lot like me. There's a lot like me.
But you see, the problem with that, short pass. Whether you know it or not, you're silently hurting yourself. Whether you know it or not.
By having sympathy for or empathy for others?
Remember, sympathy is a feeling, and it's a negative feeling. When sympathy.
Not sympathy, empathy. It's empathy.
Sometimes get the rest of them.
Yeah.
Right? When you empathize with people, it's really one weird, and you get one feeling in your system, one rush feeling, but it does not feel good.
It's not a good feeling. It's a It's if it's sad. Yeah. It's not a good.
Let's talk on some levels where regular human beings don't talk. So when you pick up that simple empathy and put on someone who did not deserve it, and that thing run through you, and it hurt you, who really hurt you? Who really hurt you? I tell you, who hurt you?
Who hurt me or who it hurt? Me not understand.
No, obviously you hurt because remember you have sympathize, kind of, like where you have.
Yeah, empathize with the person. Yeah, cause.
So when that rush, when the feeling runs through your body, and it also was simple to pain of feed. Doesn't have to be a great pain. Who hurt? Who really hurt you?
Yeah, it hurt you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
The point is, you're hurting yourself over people who don't even deserve it. Think on me a second. I would do that every day and not realizing that.
Why you cool? Cause I don't understand.
I'm not cool. I just simple logics. I'm not cool. Me just explain to you. How can you say me cool after me just explain?
Me know, but that's not how empathy works, though. Is what I'm trying to show you. The way you're coming, that's not how empathy works. If you have empathy with for somebody, boy, I mean, I understand. It's a human thing. I don't know how to say it.
You see, all right. Watch me now, short pass. This is where we learn now. This is where we learn now. That's the next thing again. It's a human thing. Listen, all right, short pass. Listen, let me say we can slow it down. That's the thing with us human beings. When we were taught things that we live in it, and it hurt us before we try to think for ourselves and try to make sense out of these things. We use a defense mechanism, like a defense you're playing on. That's a human thing or a human nature. No, it's not. It's just something that we were taught and don't understand.
So what you try to tell me, say what you're saying in this situation is, she don't deserve my empathy because she chose him. Is basically what let's stick to this that we're talking about, right? Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to. But you're talking about my empathy as it being, oh, like I'm doing something wrong. Is that's what I'm trying to say?
It's not about wrong and right. It's not about wrong and right. So you see, you just by all your things, show me you're still not getting a message. Because it's not about being wrong and being right. It's about it's about all I'm saying is simple.
And so me I hurt myself. Me I hurt myself to have empathy. To see somebody hurting.
No, you see, that's what you're doing. You might not want to hear it. You might not want to hear it, but you just ask the question and you answer it. The answer is for yourself.
Sure.
You know, but if you tell you give me a hard time, so I ask the question, I'm going to make you answer it yourself.
But to me, that person deserves my empathy. You get what I'm saying? So it's not really hurting me because it's more me from on my end. It's more, looking at the good side of it. This is a good person. I get it's not really bringing me down, it's just seeing how somebody's treating someone that's strong and who has her shit, going. You get what I mean? Like, I don't think I'm hurting by empathizing for somebody who's a strong person. You get what I'm saying? I might feel a little down about the treatment that they're getting, but right there, so World Dog and Yannick and the disrespect and God bless. Yeah. All right. But every day we feel down. All right, go on.
Before that, you was your jolly little bumpy feeling and you was good and nice. You feel you pick them for morning, you make sure them all right. You come on, you look at AC and you was good. Only to find out that you buck your toe on road boss and you cross this problem over this and now. Watch what you do now. And this time it was been specifically to you. If you generalize it, because enough people are going to see emotion and don't understand it. Right? For the people on the For You page, that's why I'm going to generalize it now. Watch what you do now. You have a very good day now. Buck your toe on grass road dog and any problem. Watch what you do now. Ganga empathize. The first thing when me could have done now, because I learn how to use my head now. More find out what happened. If when we find out what happened now, right? If becomes a woman now, I'm gonna find out say, Bird Boss really pull one good one and trick the people them girl pick me. At that point, they'll say yes, World Boss. But can't take your side now, and you really pull one good one and trick the people them girl pick me, right? Into believing the nonsense. I do understand that these things happen. I do get it.
But how do you know that that's not where I am?
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on, right? I do understand, but there's a mere fuck. I'm still have a hold on part. World Boss, step on the media every day shows them a junker. So still, even though we do understand that people who reach with the craft trick people into believing what they want, you still have a and she said, it doesn't matter what kind of chick you come, you show me say you're a junker. You show me. Because I can tell you this right now, Short Boss. You right now have your yard right now with the kids then. And let's just say you don't have no man. I don't know your relationship status, I'm not going to ask.
Yeah.
My business I say. Right? You let's say right now, let me just assume say you don't have a man right now, right? And you have your 5 people there. Again, you don't know what people this I say. Right? The arguments. Remember, what is the first key in your head? Any man you invite in your home have to have that mindset where the kids were kids friendly and family oriented. Am I wrong? Am I right?
True.
Cool. So now, when you remember the two key now, when you come so boom now, Short Boss, and for some sick reason, that brother they put one past you, and you forget them two rules, and bring that man coming in the house. I want to find out somebody there might be some foul things with the kids. Who if we're gonna do the who to be blamed part of the fence now, who is to be blamed?
Me.
Okay, argument done. You see, argument done. Because what? You forget the two rules because you make that brother they trick you. Because remember, you have a home around with your kids then, it's sheer priority to not bring the wrong one inside you. You know that. It doesn't matter if you like a boy and how you feel about him. You have to put your likes and feelings aside in that moment and it keeps them important. The most can happen is you say, boy, you know, no, I don't want to find out now. Can you show me them there? Look at why? You don't want no problem.
But so you totally forget about the narcissistic personality disorder individuals that could show you one thing and they're actually another thing. You so it's my fault, but you totally forgot about that part right there.
No, but it's your job to know what to look for. That means when you see the know, you can keep members. Me talk about this already, you know. People know I who they are, and we now look. Me you talk about this already sharp ass. We've been through this already sharp ass, but don't. Even when I start the one with me, I sharp ass. We've been down the road there already. We keep on telling every day, say, people show you who they are every day, and we don't want to accept their junk for them because we are trying to see something. Oh, you know something, he might go out with some bad things, but me, not try to see the good now. Okay, cool. Go on to that. We've been through that already, short boss. That's why you see, you know, easily sorry for people coming. We said, let me tell you something, short boss, and this one I'm going to say, I'm no exception. Me, we are talking right now is no exception. The only difference is me learn. That's the only difference. If I should put a percentage on it, at least 95% of the time we hurt in life. And we self-based power we have in our head and the perception we speak we put on people.
Loopy say I'm hearing facts. I know you're hearing facts. I'm hearing facts too. But it would be perfect. It would be perfect if we could, you know, do so much research and whatever and everything just turns out perfect. But sometimes it does make a turn and, you know, take a turn on us. Is basically what I'm saying.
One mistake again, sharp ass. You see, birds are like
Mackie.
There's not such thing as perfection now.
You get what I'm saying?
No, me get what you say, but me I show you also my time how we even use words and own mindset and don't realize it.
Just
right? Because one, most people are looking for perfection in human beings relationship. You will never find that because that exists. Because nothing no perfect. Again, let me say it one more time. We live in our imperfect world. So how can you find perfection in our imperfect world? It's impossible. What we do is use our mind and our definition of perfection and put it out there on people. And when we get hurt, we start playing victim like we don't realize what we did. And the one next they call it expectation. We put our expectation on people. I want to show you something. You see, the mind is dangerous. The mind can make anything look the way or you want it. Tell me something.
Yes, God bless. Sorry, repeat that again.
The mind is so powerful when the mind can make anything look the way or we want it to look. Tell me something. That's the and right there so is the problem. What shall we do now? We see that girl there down the road. Let me use myself as an example now. Me some of my life with woman thick and body big and them simple. Keyword naturally. I'm going to go artificial stuff, right? So me now, before me start to have that sense of me have now, me see a thick as short bass with a big ass, me say, yo, my girl that. You know me head now. My girl that. Until me go over there, get two knock. And for some reason, as them always say, why the good pumps the on the mad girl them always say.
Jesus.
Right? Then when we go over there now, pumps up me now, girl have mash up.
He is, Mackie. He is. He's speaking the truth.
Right?
I can't stand him.
Then when time the girl mash me up and gone let me know, watch me now. Yo, dog, he said, dirty girl, this better be top. Yo, top call people them girl dirty girl. The girl is bait. The girl is bait, my friend. Stop calling people them girl to the dirty girl and the girl is bait. And you never have the sense. Have the simple logic. You never know what to look for as you did not see it. All you see are the woman big body where you like. And the woman curves where you like. You never see her mindset. And the woman always show say the woman show you a long time say she in our mindset when already see the word the way you want.
True.
In that, me talk about
Just like us females, sometimes when one, like you said before, might not be exactly everything where you say, oh, the pants are dropped down or whatever, whatever, but the look, the hot boy or whatever, whatever.
That's our problem, man. But your problem, it hard to take accountability for us human beings. That's the real problem.
True.
This is how we messed up, but we still are playing wrong and strong. And this is the reason why I say we don't really have empathy for people who hurt themselves. When I understand what I mean, we don't like the fact that they hurt them. They twisted, we don't like it, but we not going to waste the time to go into my emotions. To disturb. Remember, my emotion balance before me in a situation. Me now make your situation disturb my balanced emotion.
But sometimes, let me call you for a second. Yes, Loopy, we understand that, but guess what? It sounds simple by saying if you get tricked, you just pick up and move. That's the part that people don't get. And in this situation as well, too, with the Yannick situation, it's the period that we're in right now, the hurting period, the found out, the exposure of who the person actually is, the hurt part, the time, depending on how you invested, how you put your heart in it, that's the hump that you have to get over. And it's not as simple as sometimes people come and say, okay, it's over now. Like I hear the person that's coming into the relationship now who thinks she has everything all figured out and she's got her knight in shining armor in World Dog, which where you know she see how we behave with this one, so she feel like she's the queen now. And okay, well, move on then. When a man tells you he doesn't want you, a man, just those type of insensitive and ignorant behavior, those type of things, just it really irks my spirit. You get me? It's that period right now, but we know it's gonna, the person's gonna realize, at least I know for a fact that Yannick is going to realize this is the best thing. She's even having regretting she have, and that's the only thing I say. Don't ever regret having children. Children are a blessing. It don't matter who they come from. You just have to instill in your child what you want in them, and you be the example for them, right? But yeah, it's this part, the hurting part. Welcome, by his something, I forgot what your name. God bless. Say something if you want it. If signs were there, me can't sorry for you if signs were there. I don't know what situation, who's Yannick. Okay, we were talking about World Dog and Yannick. Sorry to cut you by his.
We still have a point, you have a point. Me really not like take on the whole TikTok business, because sometimes it kind of make you feel depressed, which me not want to go this. When you realize emotions, when them come on the app with them problem, whether them go through them family issues or other issues with other TikTokers, whatever it may be, it tends to affect a lot of people. So we not try to pick one no much too tough. If me ever see them from a far you place, me just scroll past.
Yeah.
They all do have a point. But Lope did say something that kind of, I think it lick one chip. Let me break that down. Sometimes when you do see the signs, you're already in too deep.
That me I talk about.
Sometimes you might see the sign when you don't get knocked up already. Where you're gonna run, when you have one baby on the way and all of them go something there.
Or even I've invested your heart, your time, you're attached. You've made that attachment. Even that, yeah.
Right. For me, I talk from personal experience. My baby father tell me say, oh, you don't believe in a God. When you're ready, you can chip in if you want. Say, don't believe in a God.
right? I thought that he was just talking. You know, yes, you just meet somebody and they must say something, so you just believe, say, okay, them just attack. Only if you find out on the longer run that he meant every word. He don't believe, himself don't believe in nothing but nature. When we done in too deep, because we don't get kids, me start at some point, yes, but for say you're going to give up or you're going to end things, it now go just end a day, a week.
That's what I'm talking about. It's not that, sorry to cut you, it's not that you don't see and know, but the way how people expect you to just, and the way how Weasel talks, you know, like cutting off and just moving on, like I said, the relationship done or wherever, like it's not realistic.
Cutting off people or cutting off a situation from a situation is easy for him. So that's his feeling. But as for me can just get up and cut off something so just overnight or a week or two. It's a process for me.
It's a process.
So why I can't talk based on that. But sometimes a person don't invest them heart, them emotions, everything where you can think of. When you start build a family. So all of them something there. A person and me not bash nobody. When a person go say, okay, why stay? The man keep on and you stay and this and that. Hell no, you don't know the person reason. A person we give chances because they might expect them to change.
Or even hoping and praying. Right?
When you look and see that the person is not gonna change for you or change to please himself, then you're gonna start make preparation to move away from the situation. But everybody different. I believe personally that their situation could have maybe been dealt with differently because now that the kids may grow up to see the whole thing online, because you know the world are getting more digitized. So I feel like it could have been dealt with better. But me now I'm putting a finger upon neither party because that's not me.
I say not really fully that. I'm not gonna be, you know, I said it and Whistle never waver, but I have the empathy on the side that I know I have the empathy on. The disrespect, you see, once disrespect and it's so bold and out there and publicized, and then you know acting as if they're victims after dishing out all of the evil and the toxicness. Ugh, I can't keep. It's so triggering, and maybe that's why I'm so passionate about stuff like this. It's triggering because it's too familiar.
The moment we have a relationship that any and everybody can come on
the disrespect.
Or you go to people with your business and them I tell you. Now bear in mind, why me go come to my friend, come ask the advice when my friend don't keep a man no longer than a month. Me not go come to you with my problem. Me go seek advice from my elder, or me just shut them out completely and deal with it by my own terms. But let me say everybody deal with them problems.
And you know what? Sometimes that's desperation too, you know. It's not it sometimes a person tells another person something because they just want, they don't actually want advice, you know. They just want a listening ear. Sometimes when a person cannot speak to the people that they're with, it's not say they're trying to bring out or they're trying to whatever and they're trying to get advice, and they just want somebody to listen to them because the one that they're with or who they're supposed to be speaking with is shut off that line, or they don't even feel safe or comfortable to speak to that. It's the block of communication that makes people reach out to other sources sometimes, even social media here. I could speak for myself. When I saw that I was trying to talk to the person that I thought I loved and cared about my feelings, about the things that were hurting me so much, and I was being ridiculed and being basically being told to shut up and just still do what you're supposed to do what it takes to make me happy, just shut up. It's like when you're pushed between a rock and a hard place, sometimes people just basically give up and don't care no more and just start chatting and just empty them mind and their mouth, empty the bucket. Go and talk, Whistle.
You would have wanted something like that too, but then me look back on the backlash with me again.
Sometimes you don't even think about that. Sometimes you don't care. I mean, I speak from a personal point. When you reach that point, when you reach that point,
I spoke to you on that year.
When you reach, sometimes when you're being pushed, you're being silent and you're trying to do things the right way. When you are being pushed to the limit and your cup is overflow, you just don't care about nothing no more. You just start say chat and let go everything, and that's not a good thing. I'm not saying it's a good thing, but guess what? You feel like you're left with nothing more, and you have to release it.
The same thing with Whistle, because he believes if he talk in mind, he can just cut off a person without even a second. So I the same thing with you. With me think about the backlash, I think about the negative side, I think about the positive side, and there are a lot of people who are gonna say, oh, that girl the real for Trina, and she a good mother and she this and she that. While you're gonna have some other one we're gonna depend on the man side and say, oh, the boy doing best and he do. You understand? So the media will
the outside, some of the worst thing in our relationship too. The ones them were outside, we are putting them 1-2 cents and attack, and you not listen. The two people them were in at the thing, You see when the outside come in, you see once the outside get for coming and the outside start do the disrespecting too, it done this so. It done. It done. It done.
I'm not sure that thing. Short boss is something like while key for me. Right? And short boss, remember when we are talking on a judgment and we reach on them. And you see when I think alright, here when my friend said the way she said about me, she's very right. I'm gonna tell you why she's right. You see, easy for me. Fix roll on my roll. Again, not because me did always steal like I'm stealing. I have learned a lot of things along the way. Many people under the ground right now, under prison right now, because one of the main things causes they don't know how to regulate the emotions, they don't know how to deal with things,
True.
They don't know how to detach.
True.
Right? So with that being said, that's why you see me so the way me so. Me like my friend say it because she say it one way away, but you can actually talk on it now.
True. You past that stage there. Okay, you know what me I look at it as? Me I see it as just right now. That's why we need transparency sometimes, because without knowing that you've been there, you've done that, I'm just thinking, geez, you're just like that, not knowing that, listen, I've also been there.
That's why I always say I learn. That's why I always use the word and learn. Right? Because let me tell you something. You see, you never learn how to get up and cut the last. I did a short pass earlier. Invest your time to invest this, which she's not wrong. But the problem with that is we have to learn sometimes in life to cut our losses and walk away. And for some reason, most human beings, they know when they're that and they just say, you feel like, oh, that's the time I keep working heart and the soul. See, moment you wake up in the morning, you got a chance to cut away from the demon and walk away and go big. And that many people don't learn. I mean, I know who tell me. So that's why it's my son in the shop. I mean, learn it. I don't know who tell me. I have to go down the road there. And even because it hurt me, I go down there one more time and try unearth. There's not such thing as unearth. But you're such a cut ties.
You ain't telling them the KFC here?
Yeah, there.
You ain't telling them those just their thing.
They know.
You know?
You have a solid
Already.
fact. But I think for me personally, I make my emotion get the best of me. So I constantly I go back the same place with people where me should have been cutting off. I do it with friends, I do it with family. And when it all boil down, and me look like I'm me the problem. When if me did cut my losses like you, me maybe uno go through that. So sometimes it good for be like me. Me no know, me not stay so. Me just always feel like it's second chance and trying to mend things and I don't know. I just me that. And me know it's not healthy, but for some reason we just can't do better. So I find myself in the same place with people over and over.
The part never verbalize something to you. It's not that you can't do better. Alright, she said something key for me. I like what she said. She can't do better. That's not true. You can do better. The problem with that, it's so embedded and it's so deep based on how you were taught life. Can you see? Many people don't realize, hey, short boss, I'm a friend, we can't call her. I need man in a bike, but we can't call her. Nobody me talk, we can't call her. Let me show you something. It's funny how we have with brain and we allow people to use it for us. And we don't realize this is the real issue is. Me, and unfortunately, even the first set of teachers are our parents. And unfortunately, most of the time, they are the number one candidate of misleading us. Because we live and see what them do, and part of mash we up, we see what them do, you know, but we don't know if you use it on our mind to realize it, but no money. So you don't realize no money. The love is a matter of nothing. We don't like that, we not eat. We don't have that sense for ourselves. In our mind, here we do it now. Oh, Mr. Mother do it, so we can do it too.
Fear, no, I'm not.
That is the mistake we make. And unfortunately, that part they often come off of the fact that most of us are low on intelligence. EQ. What we call it EQ, emotional intelligence. We are low on emotional intelligence, unfortunately. Because when you're high on emotional intelligence, when you see madness, you know say it doesn't matter who you see at me. You separate the person from the reality of the action. Because if you see your father, I chat to one 12-year-old girl. Don't chat to, oh, your father never overlook it and just know. No, it is wrong. You're supposed to know that.
When it come on to them, they talk about like.
No, just get an example.
When you finish, I go more in depth as to things when they talk.
Can I show you something? I used to be in a relationship where you know the whole soul, everything start to do this, all the things them. And when we realize that time when the woman open up her mouth for all the wrong reason and tell me she left in a short pass, I don't make she tell me twice. And when I leave, I left with not tell exactly what I left with. Me just get some sheet and I let my clothes and my shoes in the night. That's it.
That's even garbage bag.
The garbage bag be too small, so I have to use sheet. If we need garbage bag, we don't have too much life, so we call it garbage. We don't have too much. So let me show you something now. When we left. Remember we man love with big TV, you know. And 3 of them left for the other, they take 1. And me and I one living now, we have 3 big TV. We have the biggest 80 one in the living. We have one 40 or 50 one in the full regular bedroom. And the other bedroom, nobody now use about 30 inch night. And when we left and with only 2 or 3 sheets of clothes and shoes. Because at that point, I realized the person, listen carefully, because me realized that I have to dip in my brain cell now to get out of this and cause less war and drama when we don't need. So I realized that people attached to vanity. So I cut my losses and did not take one thing other than a piece of close my back. I'm live for read by them 25 times over. What about the man? What about the man or the woman who say, oh, you don't live? You have to get something. You realize them always that code chopping up one prison around the dead. So the point in that trying to make is after these are all vanity. None of we now analyze and can't nothing with them. And most of us just cannot seem to understand this. And that's the real problem. Luckily for me, we have to use the word luckily at this point. Luckily for me, I learned how to detach and cut my losses. Because if me never learned that, I war. Because I don't carry something. I live this one house and they are telling you in a short bus house fully furnished to the brim. Everything I remember, me like nice things and the woman like nice things. Me not go like me one bite and me another. I will never talk bias, me always balance. And be lessy. Because at that point, like God has show me say, listen me now, because I got the reason like come on the reason. I say, yo, we all do kind of like you know. He might tell us a car on the big screen TV, and he might tell us a car that and you know something of a scene people them and their friend them a war. Me don't need a war then. So me just left everything. You know, that's one could have left. That's one could have left so-called peaceful. Up to today, I don't know. Melissa, she texts me back and she texts Ray and I think people will reply. It depends on the text replies. If you say we don't want to leave them, I'm going to reply.
So do you have children in that relationship?
Yeah. No. So we have for this, all right. So the kids then know a little harder, especially for the females. That I do understand. That one tough one with the kids then with the female. I do understand. But nevertheless, we still have us there. If any woman can find a way to just love some things, it's about peaceful. We don't want peace now, we don't know if attain it. That's the problem.
Yeah. Wait, no. I was gonna say what by his stripes said with giving chances and you don't know whatever. And I have somebody here on YouTube, my friend, saying she gives second chance but not third. By his stripes, I stopped counting. I stopped counting the chances or whatever you want to call it, or you know, the forgiveness or whatever. And especially if you're church, you know, Christian based or child of God or whatever, you know, you think that you should, you know, God will work it out and you pray for God work it out. But guess what? At some point when you reach that realization that no, this is gone too far.
Detach yourself, because like I said before, it won't take a day, it won't take a week, it won't take a month, a year. But the moment where you start to feel like, okay, I'm me alone love, and me alone value of being into this,
especially if there is disrespect, especially if the
also speaking on family.
Yeah. Disregard for your feelings, them type of things.
You alone love them, and the more you pour out, the more
them take and drain. They could go.
Alright. So me personally, I know my father since I was young, but to say that I felt love. Listen, to say that I felt love, or to say that I grew up with love from him, I would be lying. Now remember, everybody show them love different. Some people show them love when they shout and them hunger them picnic and things, and that is love. But some people feel like say, okay, not telling you.
1 second. Go on talk.
You have a child, and you would have never said, you know, me love you, show me genuine love.
Thank you.
Child, you don't necessarily need to you have to have money, because I know people grow up poor, but them have love, them have a father, them have togetherness. You can't speak about that because you don't know that. But at the same time, I always try to make things work, and I always try to make is between me and him, but it always seems like him a choose other people instead of me. So I detached myself since last year, and how this happened now, I show you. Now, me and my other sibling them have a disagreement, which is they set them and get my wife. And we have a disagreement. I spoke out about how I was feeling. They spoke out how they were feeling as well. Now, instead of him pulling everybody together,
like the live, YouTube, like the live and share it out.
And we need to talk. He chose his side. And you know his side was chosen, right?
Hey boy, have some manners now. You know, see my family live. You know, see my family live. Yeah.
Choosing side, and in doing so, him start pull the kids them in, the grandkids them in it now. And we decide to, all right, now what time for detach now. So me call him because me that type of person, you know, I always I go set things in my head and talk to God about it, and anytime I come up with the answer, then I go move forward. So I say, Father God, before next year coming, that was year night, that was last year. So before next year coming, may I ask you to show me what's the next move. God did answer him, so if I confront him, which I did. So I call him over the phone and I did him, I talk to him and I said, the only thing I can remember ever doing and showing was love. Even when we know it's not healthy, even when we know we don't know with me, we keep on a show love. Even when I talk things about me and me hear, we still a show love because that's all me know to do.
Thank you, Chantel.
And him say, oh,
we
you don't love me. You don't love me. You don't love me. So me I say like, what you mean by me not love you? That's all me do, show no love. Anyway, him daughter take it up on her head and she run out. Look at this point, he did have me on speaker. So me say, you choose your side because I've seen that. Because the issue happened, and I guess they make up lie and tell you because you don't confront me and ask me anything, but you just choose your side. And the daughter, bear in mind, she was maybe 17 at the time, and she take it up on her head and start talk to me, you know, man, like me and her companion. And he was there, and he was only listening. And at this point now, remember me I tell you, say, I asked God to help me to detach, but at first I needed closure. And I start telling her, I say, listen, I never call for talk to you, so remove yourself. Go over, but I go over my little fitness side and you go, I say, you're not a child, you're a big woman. And the little girl draw my daughter in it. And that's when I started to tell him, I said, why don't you tell your dad that you don't like him? None of y'all like him. Because everybody have plans, so when you reach a foreign, I'm going to go cut him off. I said, everything I need to tell him, instead I want to talk it around people, I want to tell him in his face. And you know him feel away. So at that point now, everything over and said and done, I'm going to cut off the phone and I'm going to pass my yard. And I'm going to be like, oh, Mr. Listen, it's either you love me or you hate me, but this thing will happen for years, I will not do it anymore. I will not do it anymore. So it's either you love me, say not hear me, and go closer. I say it's either you love me or you hate me, but I will not do this back and forth thing for more years. I do it long enough now. And him driveway. And him see me, I'm in the talk to him because remember now I ask God for closure. You are the man who me call my father, so me ask God for closure, and that me get because when you were standing there and allowing your 17-year-old to talk to me as the eldest, showing no level of respect, you choose your side, and that's the closure that I wanted, and I got it. So I stopped talking to him completely. And yeah, January coming, February, March, April, May, June, for some reason, my little 4-year-old start build back a bridge right there. because him constantly, like, me then I'm also talk to my grandfather on my mother's side, and me I said to him, say, as near as the man be, he would have never called him two youngest them, and he would buy them an ice cream. And you wouldn't believe me say the same evening him give them money for buy ice cream. When me I tell God, I feel like one monitoring spirit in my house.
You just say it out loud?
Yeah.
About the ice cream thing?
Yeah. I was on the phone and I had him on speaker, and I was telling him everything when me I thought no. Me I show him everything what happened, why me not talk to him, and me I tell him, say, as close as him be, he would have never buy the two youngest one them one ice cream. And same evening that he give them money and said them to buy ice cream. And from there on out, my daughter start constantly, mommy, me can't go her grandfather, me can't go her grandfather. No, me not go stop her because she not nothing to do with me and him. When she can't get him, the little girl start to tell me, say, if you call him now on my phone and make you talk to him. So me have to start to give her the phone and send her the phone gear. So him start to call back. And that's how the communication start back. So it me I tell you, Weasel, so sometimes you break off people, but at the same time, I don't know if this is God or not, but me still now go running and not forget nothing entangle back again. When me I go feel broken or hurt, but as old time people that say, oh, and thank you, no cut no square.
You just have to set your boundaries, and guess what? That's how, whether it be good or bad, that's how the communication usually gets ignited, is with the children. You get me? Sometimes I saw the devil find him way in your life, yes, but sometimes that's what keeps bonds as well. You get what I'm saying? Cause the devil know for you spitting if it get to you, You see me? But also, relationships can be repaired too through children. You just have to set your boundaries. You just have to know where you go through. You know the experience you've had with the individuals you've had them with, like where we said, if certain things where you go through, bad, good, whatever, not teach you for the next person, or if you look for it in anybody else. I don't know what to say. You have to take them little gems there, them little examples there for surviving in this world. Otherwise, you're just going to keep going through the same things over and over. And that's why sometimes it's so hard for people to, break free. But once you do, and I'm speaking from me, once you really sit down and analyze and see the things where you did have go through and the pain and suffering that you were enduring, trust me, it makes it easier for you to just accept, what is, and just finally let go of certain people out of your life.
Funny, you say something quite short pass. When the devil do this, say negative energy got too many people like the devil talk.
That's for them business. Me know say God there exists and Satan there, so me have to share it up.
Me and you on the same tree, but we have a platform now. You know me and you want, so we have to just keep on letting them make right. The thing is, I think we say it by a platform already, or maybe not. See, lack of knowledge make less things. Lack of knowledge make most things hurt or everything hurt. You see, the more you acquire knowledge, less things hurt. Very few things hurt. And the key is, and most of us don't understand it. The key is to learn and understand. That word, understand. Remember, what understanding does, understanding keep the peace and let us coexist. Understand doesn't mean so I agree with your madness. Understand me understand, that's a short last year. That's how she stay. We don't like it, but we know the understand that's how she stay. And I still can coexist without a fight. And these are the simple things where most of us just don't seem to understand. Right? Come on, I'll show you something. Remember, you know, nobody no born bad enough. Nobody no born evil. So it is very evident, or should I say obvious, that there's a negative entity. I use people to do bad things. So back to what I just said, when the other level of knowledge and understanding there. That's why I don't know if I said this on the platform before. That's why that I'm saying that it took me a long time to understand what this one of this line where in the Bible or somewhere in some book say. Forgive 70 times 7. It took a long time to understand that. I think about it. Some people that you can forgive one time. But best to forgive 70 times 7. I'm questioning that for a long time. And we go to Father God and Mr. General, I want to be God and be after with them. The General said. The General said to me. The General said, listen, the reason why I say forgive 70 times 7 is because, remember, I mean, make all things. You see things one cannot see. There are negative energy using people to do bad business. So, the moment we start to understand that, that's how when people so-called try to hurt me, they don't really hurt me because, remember, you can't hurt me if you don't allow it to happen. Because, for example, if you said to me, say, not this thinking boy. Me did farming, so you probably get this thinking boy should hurt me. Right?
Hello.
But as people take the look on the word and be like, this me. Like this you, the man call a dirty boy, you know you're being or this you. Like you accept the message in the wrong. And these are some things that people don't understand. Lack of knowledge make you feel very anything and everything. So I just think we have to learn. We have to learn life.
The code is 7305.
Did someone tell me to interrupt me while I'm doing live? Yeah. I'm so sorry. Wiz? What you say? What I say?
No, me I say, as me I say, when you understand, say, listen. For example, Mr. Say it quite better by your no say it again. For example, somebody come and say, you're dirty sharp boss. Right away. Because you don't know to use your head, you never learn what you learn. That it immediately that trick you. You know, so this the girl this way. And bear it in mind. You remember you just be 5 minutes ago, and you make the word a dirty girl.
Even if me never beard.
I show you, knowledge make everything hurt.
Yeah.
When you have knowledge, and sense, my friend, you know what say, dirty girl should not face it because you know your beard. You should not face it. Think about me, I say. I'm going to the simplest way to come. Somebody at the road said, you know, say one shot pass, one for all with you, and 10 million money in with you. You know when you say this, I just want to treat man and do it all your life. But here you are now trying, even open up your mouth and correct that this. Why are that? When you have the right, when you learn the things you're supposed to learn, what you're supposed to do, I mean, you're not going to say what you're supposed to do in many ways. Let me use me for example. You know, say a boy with a little fish. No, it all been look my life, all learn life, my friend. They ask me if they can give me tomorrow so I can fry for Saturday morning. I'm gonna put some crackers on the side, a little okra. But coming I said, that fish something they don't know when I talk about. All the fish we know they want to put in a plate and with crackers. I don't want them to know. So my point is, me learn to listen. Me not to make that bad I mean because I want dirty demon in your try to interrupt my day. And me not get the time of the day, you know. Me not get that.
You have some people where the devil just send them to come disrupt your entire day.
Mm-hmm. But if you know, guess what though, that him a say, if you know, say the devil.
Because them said, is that we are going on the bus, we are going on one car, something, you gotta reach all the work and your co-worker, then just saw something where those trigger off your whole morning. So if your mindset not strong, everything gone.
Mm-hmm. If you let your emotions overtake your knowledge, you know? Yeah.
And one next thing, people we analyze them over some simple little thing, $100, $200. These are things.
Ignorance. That's why what you were saying before, Wizzle, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Because earlier when you not have it, you know, or when you're younger, you not have it and you're high-tempered and any little thing and you're ready for defend or whatever. But when you get older, that's why them say age come with wisdom, or it should. Because when you get older, you go through this already. You already know the tricks and the trade. You already know what that's supposed to do. You already know what the attempt, you know, is for, what they're trying to accomplish. So you knowing that, you know, and you have the upper hand, you know, and you have the upper hand. You just have to learn to just make, you know, don't make your emotions overpower what you know. Hey, up to today, me have to deal with that, Wizzle. Up to today, me have to deal with that. And me just, you know, say, feelings, you know, because we are human, yeah. We are human, and it's easier said than done, right? And you go want it, you know. You go want it, you know. You get me? It's like when you see the Americans say, I want that. I want that. I want that fade. I want that, you know? If you let your ego get ahead of you, you go jump on, and it never make no sense. Because you go give them what them want.
And I go high school, and somebody tell me about my mother.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But when it, mm-hmm.
No, we need to come right now to me. I could have tell me about my army. I'll tell you, say, right now, she come, me suck her titty them.
Jesus. Or you just don't answer them at all. Are the biggest insult that. Are the biggest insult that. Ignoring someone. Oh, they feel like crap. They sitting down waiting on a response and still not getting on. Are the worst thing. Them talk to themselves. Whether you see it or not, no give them no acknowledgement. Are the worst thing that. But it's for us to just know how to channel that and just, you know, oh, it's discipline. A discipline. Mm-hmm.
That's why when they hear it, so back to the initial, back to the part of what they say, we are talking about the earlier part with the Yanni and so know that we face with right down now, we can come back over yes or no, so you have a better understanding of this. Because sometimes you need to do one road. So we show you something. That's why man like me now, after everything we see and understand, come back over yes. When time we see Yanni, then I go and say. As we say, we not too follow with them, he just want one and two clipping.
Yeah, the For You page thing.
Alright, we go to the next thing. You see, anyway, plastic thing, and one bag of negative, me not carry. I regular me see word down, and he must show like a speaker on a field show. And 2 seconds of space up. I mean, I listen to me, I ask myself, say, word down. You know, so they just must be like, you to myself, right? That me say to myself, I don't watch world, but it's not even 3 minutes good enough time to see my.
Whistle, oh, you love change people names, so. You call me Short Boss, a ShortnSpicy Nikks. Yeah, the man me a world dog, a world boss. Jesus. How me tell you call me Nikki? You call me other people them name pan. You go and say me did on Short Boss. Who name so Short Boss? No.
call the short boss now, the person actually means so. Me no know. Come on, up in more now. Come back, it kind of fit not exactly what we are talking about. If she run up with a pan, you know, and be like, oh, girl, you take up my name and then I realize it. And then my sister, you know, she said, I show me, I see it. We are talking about, you know, all in the name of because what? Same thing we are talking about. You just hear what you feel like, and you hot fish short and spice, but me call short. For some reason, I jump on me, you know, because you know, so I'm just a pass through. So in your eyes, you might see me as insignificant. So you know, words you talking to me, which is fine. I'm insignificant for you. Maybe you're right. I mean, I don't know that you're right. So back to me and talk about your sense, you know. If you look at me a little bit, you're right. A little bit, I mean, that makes sense. Because they might know you don't want to try to degrade your thing now. They take it out on you. So it around the line exactly what we are talking about. Right? Me know say, I'm me call you so. So if the person come and say, yo, how we are call her short boss? It's because she short and me just the boss just attach upon the one way. Simple. I mean, a natural boss. You already know. You know. So, but like me, you know, when I say do my due diligence, they must sit there and bother me because I realize that people just sit one way. So I tell you, say the key is understanding. Understand that human beings are paranoid, they are psycho, they're sometimes sick, them lost. We all been through that until we learn and overcome it. All of us are guilty of those we just said. None of them are innocent of it. All of us guilty, even me. I was lost. I was a drunkard, dog shit, dog cover rat shit, dog cover. Well, I can't say me did a dog shit or a drunkard, none of them. But the last part. No, me I tell you, me can't call anything for me, you know, because you should grow up past certain things, and name not bother you anymore. That's the next thing I actually tell you. When you grow up past certain frivolous nonsense, that in the name of calling not bother you anymore. What you call yourself important, though? I don't know about that statement. No, you see, all right, let me show you something now. Let me show you something. Like you said that, I'm going to show you something. I'm very particular with that. You see, when you have one something, let me say you can't find it in your feet. I'm going to try to teach my children, don't accept nothing demeanoring about you, yourself. Well, I'm going to show you something. Even though you have a point. You should have grown up on certain things, short boss, as I said earlier. You should them the rules and law that was being taught to us. Then they get put aside one way. More said one way if you understand. Right? I remember, you know, a one top general. And a kill all words buying you, no kill them buying you. When the general is the last full of that as a free friend. Bless up yourself by God bless. Thanks for coming on today, okay? Great conversation. So true means a man now know them thing, and that's why remember you know, no call me a call things for me, you know, me I tell you who I actually was. Remember you know, that was the past. It used to be a crisis. I never know any better. And I realized that in order for me to reach the heights I need to reach, I have to change my ways, change my mindset, learn, grow, put in some work. And any human being, when they reach the heights in life, they can safely admit that they were them. Call it what they want to know. You understand? If you want to call it crisis, if you want to call it a bad person, everybody have a way they want to say. You understand? You get that? One sec there. It's somewhat, because I mean, when I always up here sing, and my throat get tired sometimes. I tired to ball out my throat. So, we're not really too follow up, but yeah, you know, you never know. It's not out of the game, you know, period. It can come back. She asks about karaoke. Oh, it's game you came to play. Oh, we're just having a discussion. You can. We'll do the one game. Me just mute and you know, make them tap up the screen while we talk, right? Alright. Yeah, no just get the one game. All right. Go on, send it now. Yes, whistle. Where you say now? Yes, so me show you say. When you have a lot of people, you know. A lot of people now. Oh, don't say that for yourself, but yeah, don't say that for yourself, which is okay, me understand. But you keep on say, oh, I'm gonna be blessed, I'm gonna be rich, and you're not putting no work to get this. If you're not putting no work, I dead work. Yes. Dead work. So I say kind of the same thing. So me now, through me know what me say. I accept who I was. I'm not that person anymore. That's why I can't say it. We grew past that. I mean, I want to go back down this again.
Yeah. I understand what you say.
Talk about your past. If you can't talk about your dark past, you don't grow past yet.
Let me say something to you too. You know, me not try to bring up nobody or whatever, cause them love, so me love depend them name and blah blah blah. After them take up majority of your adult life, and attached to you, them expect you not to mention nothing about them, right? Anyways, but I somebody when me know used to always do that. When them do them bad, him doing bad and him doing this and yo, I'm disgusting, bro. I know I put you through the ringer, or I know I'm a piece of shit. Like, you get what I'm saying? And I used to always say to this person, like, why are you calling yourself like that? Because it seems like the more that he did it and talking that way about himself, and the worse him get. It's like it's him acknowledge, say him is a piece of shit. But he's still doing the piece of shit behavior and even getting worse and finding more ways of manipulating you. It's like he's trying to act like a self-pity type of thing. Yeah, I know I'm this. I know I did you bad. And, it's not apologize. He's apologizing, but that's the tactic, the manipulation that he's using for you to feel sorry for them.
So I want to know what you think. I want to know. Kind of see to myself on the other side. You know them one they were saying, but in reality, they're not really a plan for change.
Yeah. You get what me I say? Yeah.
Forgive me, man. Come on, no, so good dirty ways on the now. You just can't see come out of it. And knowing you have a good heart, you look at yourself and say, at least acknowledge your certain times.
And then I figured it out. That's why when you go through things and you learn, it teaches you. It teaches you and it builds you. Even though it hurts you, it builds you, because no. Anybody me could not come across and see them behave like that, me around. Because it's a manipulation type of tactic that they use. It's a manipulative tactic to get you to double down and feel sorry for them. It's gaslighting is what they call it. And it's a very narcissistic type of behavior. To get someone to start after you are the way you don't call it now, the instigator, you are the problem, and you are doing the thing, but you twisting it around. I know I'm disgusting, bro. I know I'm always doing this shit. I don't know, bro. On yourself now, making it seem like, oh, poor you, he doesn't even know he needs help, or her, he need help. They're trying to manipulate you there, twist your mind. You're not even the victim no more. All of a sudden, they're the victim.
You see, that's the thing now.
You get me?
When you say it's very true, because it does happen and it's still happening. But as I see the difference in my own, I tell you who I was. I'm not that person anymore. The one with my work and put in the work and learn and realize.
Mighty God.
Stop walking and hurt the people.
Yeah, if you know you're something and you acknowledge whatever, you not doing something and you not working towards being a better person, just don't say nothing. Just don't say nothing. Don't even mention it.
Unfortunately, we have no control over people say to that next thing again. That's just most of life. That's why I come back to me say, understand. So listen, people are gonna always be people, but the only thing you can do is separate yourself from the people who have these things about them that nasty.
Exactly. That's all you could do.
And the only thing you can do. You can't tell them to lock them out. Right there you cross the line. You don't tell them to lock him out. You basically messed up this. You know what I mean?
True.
So the thing now we need to understand. Again, the keyword is understand. People don't go,
thank you. Bless up, okay?
Yeah.
How do I drop?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, tell a girl it's a fight for find out how to drop them sitting there.
The same me, I think. I'm one no about them, so.
Let me drop. Yeah. Yeah, Whistle, you get me? But you know, with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, and with age comes wisdom. You get me? You learn these things, and you have to use the pain and suffering where you go through for it to teach you and build you. You know? And I'm gonna leave it at this. If you have a final thing to say, um, let me know. I can't believe at 2 hours me really depaya through. Me not for go nowhere for go buy no food today. I'm gonna grab it already. So
It's simple, man. All we can say to specifically the black community, because we are the one where all going to be on business. We know we are not. All we can say to the people is listen. Try to have more understanding in life. Try to learn. Quick, slow, quick to listen and learn and slow for react. Because too much of the penitentiary full up of us. Too much of the burial ground full up of us. Too much of the mad wagon or whatever they call it full up of us. We just need to just, and the pain that we go through over the years is not, it's an eye opener, it's a lesson. It's not a curse. All of us want good things in life and we don't realize it. Good things come with pain and hardship. Nothing good not come easy. If anything good come easy, everyone will be rich. Based on how we look on it. Nothing good not come easy. Work hard, save the money, have a clean heart, have a pure mind. Let go the corruption, let go the dirty heart, let go the bad mind, let go the hold down mentality, the crab in the barrel mentality, let go the thing there, let go the overworking mentality, let go the nasty this thing. A time to go to God now.
You get me?
God time. Too much things are going on in the community. I want to realize that just one thing is not God. That's all I'm going to say.
Amen. Well, let me tell you a little thing. I yesterday I got my barber and I take off my glasses, right, for get my ear cut so I can, get the sides and whatever. And the way I'm excited and well one left too. Run out and leave my glasses right on which part my barber put it. Right? And we see one of them come out and run to the car. The way you look on your head, you forget about your glasses. So I went back and grabbed it. And the thought just came to my mind about leaving the glasses. A statement coming on my mind. Anything that is not attached to your body is bound to be left behind. You get me? And the guy's like a real thing. Now when I start thinking about it, it just come to me. Anything because it's not attached to my body. Me need it to know, but because it's not I'm not used to wearing glasses. I'm a 2 year there when me have. You get me? And it's not attached to me. So yeah. The thought just came to me, anything that is not attached to your person, to your body. And all my clothes them not attached to my body. Anything where it's not a part of your body is bound to be left. And it came to me like that because I even started thinking about this. And even my situation, it may hurt. You get me? And it hurts especially when somebody you love, whether it's family or whatever, and you've done so good and well for, right? And you have a place in your heart for them. And them really disrespect you or disregard your feelings and things about you, put you last, basically walk all over you, certain things, insult you, especially public humiliation. It hurt. But guess what? Anyone who celebrates from a person who's going through something and experiencing trauma, pain, hurt, you get me? Especially love, relationship, and anybody who's involved and takes a part in it, don't feel too good about yourself that you're reaping off of somebody else's pain. and then trying to insult the person, calling the person all sorts of name and degrading the person. Don't feel too good about yourself. Because like I said, anything that is not attached to your body is bound to leave you at some point in life. And anything will happen to somebody else, just know it can happen to you too. None of us are immune to pain, anguish, misfortune, any type of bad treatment. Okay? Don't pop your collar and feel like say, yeah, today for you, tomorrow for me, as our Jamaican people would have say. Don't celebrate in other people downfalls. You're going to be the fool. All right? We're all living life, and anything you don't want for yourself, don't do it to somebody else. Not because you feel like you have the upper hand right now. You don't want it for yourself, don't do it to somebody else, because you never know, you might be on the receiving end, and worse may come to you when it's your time. Anyways, thank you so much, Wizzle. Eh? Big up yourself, brother.
Get support. The support that I really need. You know, many people don't care about support free. We don't charge people, just the people.
We're not in the disrespect or insult, so we're not gonna get it. Thank you, Twig Talk. Bless up yourself. Thank you for joining. Are you? What, my brother? I'm gonna follow you. Bless up on yourself, though. Thanks for joining. You could have been anywhere else today, but you chose to stop by here. Bless up yourself, Wizzle. Thanks for the support. Nisha, everybody, God bless everyone who came in. All right? Have a blessed evening and a great weekend. Stay cool, because out there's a sun. I thought like Satan, but all right, later. We're blessed and highly favored. See you next time. Same place. Same time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. YouTube, Twitch, bless upon yourself. We're going to sit down and relax. We're blessed and highly favored. Hey, oxtail and chicken, I eat today. Oxtail and chicken mix, but the chicken salt. I want this. I want it. The chicken leg, them give me instead of chicken breast. Bless upon yourself, and I know my love, you know. Next time, okay? See you next week.